Elijah, in Sanskrit, we've got a lot of fun terms. There's sundar, which is beautiful. And there's kanti, which is even more beautiful because of my relationship, my love. There's buddhi, which is intellectual. And there's meda, which is the intellect of love. And that means because I know what I'm talking about and I'm in love with it, it's even more knowledgeable to me. I feel more content. I feel more empowered by that knowledge because of my love. It's not an article of faith. It's not enough. I mean, this is a proven tattva to me. This is a proven principle. So there's no doubt in my mind. I speak with conviction. I speak from my heart. I don't have to look at the book to say, I love you. No, I open up my heart, and you can see the love in my heart, and that's medas, the intellect of love, as opposed or contrasted with buddhi, which is the intellect. So you remember in our story about Tara, she got tired of hanging out with those intellects, those intellectuals, that Brihaspati's. He was just full of buddhi. He didn't have any ras in his buddhi. You gotta have a little juice. You can't just tell it like it is, you gotta tell it like it feels. You gotta explain what it feels like, not just what it... well, this is the intellectual meaning of this sentence. No, you've got to explain the juice, what the nectar tastes like, and that's medas.
Like you.
No, that's... Yes, please.
In the Tattva Gyan, we talk about manas and buddhi and how we kind of want to let go of manas in order to get the realization, and because the buddhi will lead us to that realization, and the manas is kind of, as you said, like the stuff that we want to kind of let go of. How does, maybe that I'm putting words in your mouth there, but you did say something along the lines of buddhi leads us to the realization, and manas is just thoughts that we want to. Okay, maybe not. Could you rephrase it?
I'm glad we're in agreement. I'm glad we're in agreement, and I'm not really quoting you, but I would like it if you said that, so therefore you could clear it up for me.
Yeah.
The antakaran, the inner cause, is comprised of mon, which is all the adverbs and adjectives of experience, the description about what it's about. Buddhi are the nouns and verbs. That is objective thought as compared with subjective thought. So buddhi is what it is, and mon is what I think it to be. Both are stored in the chitta, which is the buddhi plus mon equals chitta, if you like it in mathematical terms. Otherwise, you could say the nouns and verbs plus the adjectives and adverbs make sentences, if you put it in grammatical terms. Or you could say you've got objective thought and subjective thought, and they're all combined in this storehouse of knowledge. And the storehouse of knowledge is perceived by me. It's my storehouse of knowledge. I have the key. Cogito ergo sum. I think, and therefore I am. Now, I don't want to get rid of all the mon. I want to get rid of the whole chit. I don't want any thoughts. I want to be beyond duality. I want to be beyond the ego. I don't want to think my way into a love affair. I want to be in love. I want that pure, intuitive experience of love. That's not, I think I'm going to be in love now. That's a little bit different from I am in love. the idea is not to get rid of the mind, not to get rid of the buddhi, not to get rid of, the idea is to get rid of the aham. And in doing that, you get rid of the chitta. So you get rid of buddhi and man, or they all come into the harmony. They all come into balance. So that would be a little closer to the explanation I would like you to learn. Yes, please.
We have a question from Kali Ananda.
Namaste, Kali Ananda.
Beloved Mom, beloved Swami, Namaste. Can you expand on verse 7? My creative energy is in the inner waters, is in the waters of the inner ocean. Thank you.
Yes. Where does your creativity come from? It comes from within. I'm just thinking of the man who went to a Buddhist vendor and said, I gave him $1, and the guy said, thank you very much. And the customer said, where's my change? And the vendor said, change will come from within. So, in the same way, this creative energy comes from within. It's in this inner ocean of purity, of the ocean of consciousness, the ocean of clarity, the ocean of inspiration, which it compels you to create because you're in love. You're in love and you gotta write a poem. You're in love and you gotta sing a song. You're in love and you want to do puja and metigan the pushpe, and you and draw a map with your flowers. I'm in love and therefore I am doing this. You're in love and therefore you write a book. You're in love and therefore you create what you create because it's a labor of love. And that's the creative process. So her creative energy is in the waters of the inner ocean. She comes from within. These waves of love demand, they compel us to express that love. They compel us. There's a compelling necessity to act like a lover. And with that compelling necessity, we find all of those, all that creative energy within. And these are the waters of the inner ocean.